Hello, everyone. Today, I'll be presenting the key findings of an intelligence analysis on the vulnerabilities in the U.S. defense supply chain using open source intelligence. The primary stakeholders are DoD officials, national security decision makers, congressional oversight committees, and defense contractors who depend on secure supply chains for critical technologies. The central question guiding this analysis is: what are the most notable vulnerabilities in the defense supply chain that an adversary can exploit? And how can publicly available information provide early warning indicators of disruption? I use a hybrid approach of link and trend analysis, leveraging sources such as government reports, trade data, investigative journalism, think tank publications, and commercial databases. My first finding is the heavy reliance on foreign sources for critical materials, particularly rare earth elements and microelectronics. Import data and CRS reports confirm that China remains the leading supplier of components essential to U.S. defense systems. This creates a choke point. China's 2023 restrictions on gallium and germanium highlight how quickly geopolitical tensions can sever supply lines. The second vulnerability is cybersecurity across the supplier base. While prime contractors maintain robust defenses, OSINT shows small and mid-tier subcontractors are far more exposed. These firms have been frequent targets of ransomware, IP theft, and firmware intrusions. A breach at a single subcontractor can cascade through multiple defense systems. The third finding is labor shortages, particularly in cybersecurity and microelectronics. Analysis of job postings and workforce surveys show consistent talent gaps. Think tanks like RA&D warn that without policy action, these shortages will hinder onshoring efforts and long-term readiness. Finally, OSINT reveals an emerging policy response. Legislation such as the CHIPS and Science Act and the FY 2024 defense budget allocations reflect bipartisan awareness of these vulnerabilities. However, gaps remain between policy intent and execution. Oversight committees and subcontractors and contractors alike must monitor whether these initiatives actually reduce reliance on adversarial supply chains. In sum, the analysis identifies four major risks: material checkpoints like rare earths and microelectronics, cybersecurity vulnerabilities in subcontractors, labor shortages in critical technical fields, and policy lag between recognition and implementation. OSINT provides a powerful tool for detecting early warning indicators in each of these areas, from trade data shifts to reporting of cyber intrusions to job market signals and to legislative proposals. For DoD officials and subcontractors, these findings underscore the need for diversified sourcing, stronger cybersecurity vetting, and workforce development. For congressional oversight, they highlight where policy gaps persist and where investment may be more impactful. For private sector stakeholders, they stress the importance of resilience planning and proactive monitoring of global supply disruptions. In short, the defense supply chain's greatest vulnerabilities are not only material, but digital, human, and institutional. By systemically applying OSINT analysis, policymakers and contractors can move forward from reactive crisis management to proactive resilience building. Thank you.